Hi everyone, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Kindred stamps and I am using the Day of the Dead stamp set. So I'm just laying all of my stamps out onto some Express It blending card. I was thinking that I would need to do some masking, but I ended up getting them close enough together that I didn't actually need to mask them, so I was quite happy with that. Just popping down one of the sentiments as well, and now I'm going to pop it all into my Misty stamping tool. Just getting all of those all lined up. I stamped those out using some Memento Tuxedo Black, and I've used a pacer pencil to draw out my little walkway, which is what I wanted them to be walking on. So I'm just using my Copic markers to ink all of that background up. Now I'm making sure that I'm going as close to the pacer as, or the mechanical pencil, depending on where you're from as to what it's called, without actually going over it, because once you go over it with Copic markers, it actually becomes trapped underneath the Copics and you won't get it back out. So I did go as close as possible as I can here, and then I go in and erase it, and then go in with my next colour. So now I can go up to the BV markers as close as I want without worrying about that pencil line. So I'm just working my way through getting all of that background coloured up here. Lots and lots of Copic marker laid down, lots of colours laid down. I ran out of ink in some of them. It was just one of those projects where you use lots of ink up. So as you can see here, this marker doesn't have a lot of ink left in it, but I persevered and I ended up getting it all blended out, so I was happy with that. So I am using some of the YR markers on the walkway. I was after a golden walkway, so that's why I've used those, and then I'm pulling all of that colour out from the outside in. So I'm just working my way through, pulling all of that colour out and getting a nice blend. Alright, so now that's it. That's my path done. So now I'm going in and colouring all of the images up. The reason I did the background first was because I didn't want to go through and colour all of my images up and then bugger up the background and have to start all over again. So I thought the safest thing to do would be to do the background first and then colour the images up second. So I will have all of the Copic markers I have used listed on my blog. Under the YouTube video I will have a link to the image, the stamp set I should say, and you can purchase through the Kindred stamp shop. So they are still in stock at time of this video, which is pretty exciting, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm just working my way through colouring up the little doggy here. I had so much fun colouring this in. I don't do a lot of scene creating, it's not my thing, but I wanted to try it out. I know a few people on the Kindred Stamps Facebook page did mention that they wanted to see a few more scenes and that sort of thing, so I wanted to see what I could do. So here I am, just giving this little guy some black hair. Now I never ever use a black marker. I always use my cool grey markers and then just build the colour up. So that's what I'm doing here, and then just blending it all out. And here I am fiddling around with my Copic markers, wondering what colours I'm going to do my little skeleton. So I ended up going with my E40 and E41. It's still quite light. You can still see that it's coloured in the actual picture itself, but not so much on the video. And now I'm going in with some of my brown markers to colour his hat. And there isn't too much more colouring to do, just his little outfit, and that's pretty much done. So it didn't take too long to colour all this up. Just like I said, it was just the walkway and the background that took me a while. I've got it all super sped up for you, so it did take a little bit longer than what the video is showing, but it was fun. So if you're not one to create scenes, this is definitely an easy one for you to create, and I had a lot of fun doing so. Now I'm just going in and doing his hair, so I wanted him to have black hair as well, so I'm doing the same thing here. As you can see, I accidentally went over the skeleton, so I've just gone back in with that E40 marker and just blended it back out so you couldn't tell so much. That's my colouring done. So I've cut it down to size. I'm popping it into some black cardstock. I decided I wanted to add some dimension and colour to the back cardstock. So I'm just using some archival white ink to stamp the skeleton head around the outside, giving that a minute to dry, and then I'm using that as my background, just cleaning up there using my chamois. and I'm going to pop the image down on that black cardstock using my Scotch ATG gun, and then down to Akucha Creations card base. So that's it. I thank you guys for watching. This is my last Kindred Stamps design team card, so I appreciate you sticking by, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.